yes, Mike, it's an Oppo party. It's the stream dedicated for like his birthday. So we're playing what he wants to play with some friends. Oppo party. I'm live a little early just because I like to have my music playing. He'll be on soon. Okay, well, we're just kind of chilling, but I can bring us into the full, as we're kind of chatting here. little pre-stream.
Right,
All
not right. That's right.
That's right.
Wait, hold on. That same audio, but you're pointing at fucking Ace Attorney characters. That right? And then pointing at Apollo. Not right. That right? That's right. Pointing at Tracy.
Not right. Not right. That's right.
Javier, my name is Al.
Okay. I just want the orb to be behind your like entire screen, but like and it's mainly just visible at the bottom, the little tiny bit that you can see.
I'm looking because when you hover over elements in OBS, you can see it gives you like a box to show you like how large they are.
Feel free to
I don't
hover
remember
if you
Jesse's
want.
being fucking colossal, but like it's bigger than my entire camera. So, I don't remember because isn't his just his like ninja guy like pointing up at the sky?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know why it's so big.
I like the idea of I mean, it's obviously just like a ninja guy, but if it's like a black hole or something, you start off the stream with it being very tiny, but the longer the stream goes, the bigger the black hole gets behind like all the screens. And then the stream ends with it taking it over.
No.
Stretches.
Jesse.
Hello.
Oh, no wonder your fucking on-screen thing was fucking colossal. Okay. Here we go. Good stream yesterday, Jesse. I liked the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though
Yes,
you guys
it is.
apparently
This is
could
my
hear the next track that I was queuing up,
celebratory
and I didn't know
model.
until, like,
I guess it's my like party
almost 4
outfit.
hours later.
I've done this
and
for
I
Was that not an
years. I've done this for.
transition?
I've done this for a couple times.
No, like the transitions were intentional, but like you can hear me like setting up the next track, and you weren't supposed to hear that part because it's like offbeat and it's also like yeah.
In
Oh,
I
today's
mean, I was
incident.
mostly paying attention.
This stream's celebratory. I'm like, fancy
Yeah.
outfit.
Exactly.
Like it didn't sound like that in real life, so I was like, huh? Why is OBS capturing that part?
That's
I don't
weird.
know.
My dad came upstairs after stream yesterday just to talk about the because I had to drive him to the airport today. And so I was just kind of putzing around before, like this was before Grant and I made like the custom character thing. And so like
We're just chilling for now as we wait for everyone to show up. But I figured bring y'all
all
in.
your lights were
'Cause
on
I
for
wanna
a
stream
second, I guess, and you were
at-
like clearly like
It's
having
one
a
my
brief
time.
conversation
One my
with
time. I
someone
don't
want
want to wait till like
and he was like, oh,
1:15 or whatever when everyone shows up. So
Yeah,
you get to
It was
just
like
hang
that
with
was
us
the one moment that
before
he
Zack's
caught.
stream starts. Then you can go over
Yeah,
to his if you want.
I know
Apparently
what
he's
you're
got a
talking
lot more
my
fun
dad was like, "Hey, you should turn on some
visual
lights." I'm like,
modeling
what do you
things
mean?
going on.
I'm like, yeah,
Effects,
it's
visual
supposed
effects.
to be dark. Kevin forgot about the show.
Oh,
No.
Well, that's a good thing reminders exist.
what show?
Lawrence is just here to hang out. Oh,
It's for you. Yeah, he's not live yet because he's waiting on everyone. I'm totally fine just being
Are you
like,
ready
hey,
for the
we're
new
here,
set,
we're waiting.
Dave?
But unfortunately, I'm back into Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Welcome back.
The children got me back into Pokemon last year, but this year they got me sick, so now I'm kind of mad at them.
Man.
So you're like, I'm not gonna play Pokemon. I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh instead to get back at
a
them.
one little fella my first day back at work, and he's like, I tell him to go wash his hands with soap, and he's like, I never wash my hands with soap. And then this weekend, I do not feel good. I'm like,
Oh no.
I don't think he was lying.
Spoiled child.
I don't know. I got like a handful of the what's the newest one that released, the Shrouded Fable.
Yeah. Child Fable's pretty funny though. Hack's just
yeah.
busted.
You'll see Mike when
That
he
King's
gets
is
live, I
busted.
believe.
Like, I have
it's in the
an old card that used to do that, but it's a GX attack,
You're
so you could
aware.
do it like once per game, and now you can just do it like every turn. It's like whoop, 3 water Pokemon from my graveyard. Those
Oh, sorry, I'll let you go.
yeah, those like 3rd graders aren't gonna know what hit them. I'm teaching them to play the TCG.
Wild.
Hell yeah.
They show
So you just admit to sharking kids?
Yeah, for sure. I taught them to play the TCG because they love Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, I can teach you to play the actual card game, and then I show up with like the Giratina V-Star competitive deck. You gotta teach them early on. There's always some dingus who's better at the game who will spend more money on it than you will, who will make it not fun.
The classic law of card games.
How dare you
Well,
like
that's how we keep traditions alive, okay?
heavily
Dave's doing his
torture
part.
them with Lost Box?
I'm hitting them with Colress. I'm hitting them with the instant kill Giratina.
Oh my god.
Shrouded
It's
Fable
never-
Hackers is pretty funny.
It's never too early to humble children.
No.
True.
You're gonna learn today.
I just think it's crazy that Haxorus has a move that only costs 1 energy, and you can just delete any Pokemon with a special energy attached.
Oh, that's so funny. I that's one of the ones I pulled, and I thought of you. I pulled, I think, the whole line.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I should make a deck out of this. But the
Brilliant
silly
Stars Axew's probably better though.
yeah, the silly deck that I'm working on, there's a Radiant Steelix. And I think for like 3 steel energy, you discard your entire deck except for like 1 card. No, you
Yeah.
discard, I think, your entire deck or something like that. And then it does like 30 damage for each energy discarded that way. So it's one Steelix, 59 steel energy. I've gotten it up to like, I think 1200 damage before.
Oh yeah, I think you told us
Oh
about
my
that. Funny Steelix.
1200 damage. If I don't win that round, then I lose the game. Because then I can't draw the next turn. I have one with it because they just surrender after they see their Charmander get hit in the face with like over 1000 damage.
That's evil.
I don't think so, Mike.
It's
You
funny,
can
but
if you
evil.
want. But
Yeah,
like
I
the
have no
Goku.
idea how someone would
Oh.
know. I don't even
The
know
Goku
half
would
the
play
time.
that deck.
So feel free if you want. But you know you can tell when he
Oh, the
goes
Goku,
live. I don't
baby.
know if he can tell.
There was a because I'm still watching some like
Wow.
Hearthstone creators every once in a while, and there was this guy who was doing a stream, and the gimmick was that for every game that he lost, he would put $5 into a pool, and then for every game he won, he would put $10 into a pool, and then all of that money would go towards Pokemon packs. But
Oh my god.
what he didn't realize was that like an extra caveat was like if you donate money, like that'll also go into the pool. And so by the end of like a 3-hour stream, he had like $4,000 or something insane to put into Pokemon packs. And it was like the way that he described it in a later stream was that it was like, yeah, essentially all of you people decided to just buy me a brick of cocaine and then told me to snort it like all day. So now I'm addicted to Pokemon cards.
Oh no.
I can stop buying
Classic.
them anytime I like.
You won't,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
right? You know? Oh, it's Kevin!
It's Kev Jumbo.
Oh my god.
Jumbo?
And Kevin's Kevin's on-screen element is perfectly placed by accident. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Okay, so
Sounds good.
we're all set.
Now, when does Krusty
Okay.
the Clown get here?
Yo.
I will
You
say
did hire
when
him,
we
right?
switch to
Well,
my
the
live
thing is
stream
that we all
where it's
live
like
in
with the
disparate
game,
parts of the U.S.
it is
so whoever wins,
shockingly
he will be
bright
knocking on your door
yellow.
5 minutes after
Let
victory
me
with
actually
the
see if I can fix that.
Yo.
It's
Yes.
like very in your face. yellow.
Yes.
I love Krusty Zack where he
Finally.
chainsaws the person that's viewing him in half.
Okay, let me know, Mike. Do you either
This
want
new
this
trick.
yellow to like punch you in the face,
Somebody's gonna come to my
Yo,
house.
it's a death game.
or are
There's
you,
definitely-
or
there's
do you
definitely
care
going
if
to
all of
be
it's
a
like
murder
there's a
clown going to your
dark
house if
filter
you
on
win,
it?
yes.
Finally.
I was to say it's the true
If you
reward.
win, so you.
Whoever's
so
watching
you're
right now, Silver,
saying that we
same
have to get
question. Do you want
second
shocking
place.
yellow or like
No, you
kind of
want
muted
to
dark?
I've been trying to get a murder clown to come to my house, and they're just regular clowns. God
You know
damn.
listen, this guy was booked out till December.
The
all right?
visuals. So for
it
the
had to
visuals of
be
the game,
today.
True.
If the clown isn't
it
strong enough
is,
to overpower
like when
me,
I
then
switch
it's
over,
not a
it'll
murder
either
clown,
be
it's just a regular
blinding,
clown.
like
It's
the
a
screen
regular,
will be
it's a
blindingly
it's a
kind of
regular
yellow,
aggravated
or I
assault
can
clown.
change
Yeah.
the color, whatever,
Alright.
to make it look like it has a
I
dark
think
filter.
we're more or less good to go. Does anybody have anything that they want to double
I can
check
actually-
or
I can
say
actually-
before we get started?
I can actually do
not
it
really.
in a second.
All right.
Just prepare your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Prepare your eyes for
go.
bright yellow.
I do need to turn this slightly. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna start the recording. Start the stream. There we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Listed Retail Price. About once a year at this point, we do a little game show here on the channel. Legally distinct, I assure you. Today, I am joined by 7 lovely contestants, and going in alphabetical order, we are going to... Hello, Silver Rune. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you. Excuse me. Don't, Adrian, stay calm, all right? We do have a soundboard. Contestants are allowed to use the soundboard to their whim, but please let me do the intro, I assure you. All right. So, introducing themselves. Adrian, say hello.
Hello.
No! Stop!
The clown already found him, I guess. All right, Dave.
Hello.
Sorry, Dave.
Perfect.
I was
Grant.
trying to find the other one.
Hi. I've been to most of these, I think.
I think, have you missed one? I don't think so.
I think I missed one. I think I missed like the second one.
Well, in that case, you are second fiddle to Sabo, who I believe has missed none.
No, I wasn't there at one of them, but I'm not sure if I knew about it then. But we'll
All
see.
right. Then we have Jesse. Say hello.
Hello. I think I've been to all of these.
Damn it.
Kevin, say hi.
Hello.
God, I fucking forgot about your fucking orb. Your on-screen
the
orb is so good.
Where can I watch this?
It's on twitch.tv/obotoken if you want to see like the actual on-screen elements and whatnot. Oh my goodness. Lawrence, say hello.
Hello, I've been here since the very beginning and I never left. Someone please help me. My address is
He's just in here in this special listed retail price room. I never let him out. And then Saba, say hello.
Yes, it is I.
Nice.
With my sailor tapped at a
All
crack.
right. And then I am your host for today's show. My name is Zack. So, for posterity, I'm going to be going over the rules again for listed retail price. This might sound familiar to those of you who are familiar with game shows in general, but there's a couple rules that are a little twisted in terms of what you might expect. So, the basic rules are each of our contestants has
sorry, this
submitted
is so bright.
2 items that were accepted into the show. If they have an intro, they'll intro their own item. If they don't, I'll
I don't know
intro
which
it
one
for
the
them.
better is.
Excuse me. After the intro is over, the rest of the contestants will bid on what they think the listed retail price for that item is. Once everybody has their bids in, we will reveal the actual listed price of the item, and then whoever's closest without going over gets a point. Whoever is closest overall gets a point. That can be the same person twice, so it's entirely possible to get 2 points from that. If everybody is over the price of the item, the person who submitted the item gets the extra point. And then if you get the item's price down to the cent, you get 5 points. I didn't end up actually finishing editing last year's episode, but I was going back through the VOD. We had an astonishing number of like 5s last year, like way above average. And it's like, it led to like Saba and Kevin like fighting tooth and nail in the final round. It was very exciting. So just to give you a little example, this is what this is going to look like for the most part when it comes to the player submissions. Does anybody have any questions or need any clarifications before we move on?
Y'all are able to see this, my chat.
Okay,
Y'all are able to
thank you
see
for the
on my
comedic
end,
pop sound
correct?
effect.
Right? Because I do.
Adrian, I
It is
swear to
bright
God.
as hell.
All right, so
If it's hard to see, let me know, and I'll switch you.
we're
to
going to be
everything,
doing
but-
this in 2 rounds. We're going to have first round, second round, obviously. And before we get into the regular submissions, we're going to have a little bit of a warm up. So I spend a lot of time not necessarily buying items online, but definitely browsing for weird stuff. And every once in a while, when you're browsing for something online, you'll get like recommended items of a category, right? And so on occasion, you'll get some weird pairings of items, and it's just like, I don't even know where the
Also,
heck this
on my
came from.
end,
So,
feel free
for
if
our
there's
first
anyone who
warm-up
wants to
round,
go,
we're
because if
calling this
everyone's all in
recommended
Zack's
for
chat,
you.
that's totally fine. But if anyone's in my
In
chat,
which
feel
we
free
have
to
Agnes,
give your
age 65,
suggestions for
haunted,
prices.
extremely active, and 9 foot tall, extremely active haunted doll. What I want you to do in this round, you're not telling me what you think the value of these items are. For right now, all you need to do is tell me which one you think is more expensive, the left or right. All right?
Zack,
So-
you spelled my name wrong.
What do you mean?
There's no I.
There's
Oh,
no
you're
I.
right. All right, well, I'm going to be correcting that literally every round.
Why
I
is
really
there a
have-
space
Right.
between Saba's name?
What is it?
There-
What is
there-
that?
There isn't. That's the font.
Saw.
What?
That's the font. This
All
is
right, that's
how
it.
this is the
Brain's
font we've been
crazy.
using for years.
Restart the stream. That's it. Restart.
All
it.
right, everybody.
It's
We'll see you
over.
next year. Good night. All right.
Also, you spelled my name
So-
wrong too. The's no I in my name either. Just like
You're right. You're Kevin. All right. So for this first warm-up round, we're going to start with Adrian. So Adrian, tell me which one you think is more expensive, left or right.
Well, is there a description to these that we get, or is it just the title and the image?
It's more or less just the title and the image. The overall, it's just that, you know, this one is a haunted rotary phone, and this one is a haunted 9 foot tall doll that I found on eBay.
I'm going to guess the doll is tall.
Okay, so you're going to say right.
The doll is
All
taller.
right. Dave,
I'm going left.
you got to go left. All right.
Left
Grant?
is beft.
Left is beft.
I'm gonna say left. The phone looks old. Might be also worth something.
That is
Not
true. Like,
bad.
even if it wasn't haunted, that is just kind of an antique phone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm also
All right,
gonna say
Jesse?
left.
You're also going to say left. All right.
I
Kevin.
started the trend.
I'm gonna go with the right for this one.
Right. Perfect. Lawrence.
I'll go left just because I think the right is lying. I think that ghost is maybe 8'5". I think that,
It's
not 9 foot.
Tinder profile.
don't round up. We know the
Yeah.
truth.
That's so brutal. All right, Saba.
I'll also go left because that looks like an actual piece of decor that you could just have around and casually throw out that it's haunted, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So for this first round of recommended for you, on the left, Agnes, age 65, haunted, extremely active, is $325.0. On the right, the 9-foot tall, extremely active haunted doll is 1,300.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I called it. I knew it'd be a fake out. I knew it.
God dang.
I knew it would be a fake out instantly.
So congratulations
Damn.
to
Get a measuring tape. This motherfucker 8-9 foot.
Yeah, they lying.
Do you
Look
see
at
the
that
bend in his
slouch.
knees?
That
Yeah.
That guy is like 7'11" at best.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this dude knows that we stopped counting after 7 feet. He's
Messed up.
he's going overboard.
Oh my goodness. All right. So Kevin and Adrian, you guys got a point for that. You just each get one for being correct. So we have 2 more rounds of recommended for you. This next round, those of you who know me at all know that I have a great affection for pasta. So when I saw a pairing for white cheddar macaroni and cheese kit, 240 servings, and
Wow.
Parmigiano Reggiano PDO Salicito 40 pounds. It's essentially a 40-pound
40.
Parmesan cheese wheel. I simply had to put it into the show. So for this round, we're going to go in the reverse order. We're going to start with Saba and end with Adrian.
Well, as that's just a plastic container, and I think I don't know where that cheese wheel is from, but normally shipping costs a lot, so I'm gonna go with that 40-pound cheese wheel.
Okay, you're going to say right. Lawrence?
This is a fake out, so I'm gonna have to go left.
You're going to go left. Okay, Kevin?
Well, the one on the left definitely looks like bulk, you know, like we're trying to serve like a big cafeteria, you
That is
know.
240 servings.
I gotta go with,
How small are the bowls, though, Lawrence?
God, man, 40 pounds.
There's no scale if it's next
I'm
to a
gonna go
person,
with
but
right.
240 is taller
You're
than a
going right.
person.
Okay.
Two
Oh,
pieces of macaroni
Jesse spelled
per person,
correctly?
yeah.
I think I'll go right.
You're going to go
Cheese
right.
tends to be really expensive, but
That is true. Because the thing that I didn't really, because clearly you can tell that like the whatever cheese slicers are like photoshopped into the top. There was no image of like. Does anybody know how big a 40-pound cheese wheel is?
Those things are
Big.
hefty.
About this big.
pretty big.
About 40 pounds big.
I'm about to say it's about that big. There's a picture right there. All right, Grant.
I feel I
know
can
what?
see
I
Lawrence's
am
point of this being a fake
turning-
out, and
I
Zach's
have
gonna
to
sauce
mute
on
the
us.
colors
but,
of
I'm gonna
this,
go with the right.
Because the game, you can't
Those
even
things are
see the
expensive.
mac and cheese.
Fair enough.
Okay,
fair
we're
enough.
gonna-
Dave.
We're
As
dimming
a
the
cheese
lights here,
expert,
but there we go.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
Honorary cheese
Oh,
expert.
sorry.
Ricked.
Ricked. And Adrian.
You're all a bunch of fools. Me and Lawrence might get 2 points. Watch this left.
Cash out. Hard
Like,
cash out.
How crazy would it be if 2 rounds
Every
in a
single
row,
answer is
Adrian
left.
and +1 got a point?
Every single answer is left, by the way.
All right.
Left is best.
So, for this round, I titled this round Mac and Cheese, obviously. So, the white cheddar macaroni and cheese kit, 240 servings, is $199.99.
Uh-oh.
And the 40-pound cheese wheel is $649.
Yeah, it
go.
seems
No,
reasonable.
by the no mix-up.
Damn it. He double tricked us. AKA he didn't trick us.
You had too much faith in my ability to pretend that this, like, because Kevin was super right, like bulk ass mac and cheese. Like, I tried so hard to make it
In
seem
my
like it might be
head-
worth equivalent.
In my head, that container is larger than a house.
Like,
Oh,
Because there's nothing
okay.
to compare it to size-wise. You can see knives on the other one to compare it to. That could be any size.
It's able
that
to
is
feed
true.
a population of 240 people. It says
Exactly.
right
That's
there.
what they mean.
All right. For our final round of recommended for you, I recently got a job in the tech industry, so I've been kind of getting into some of more of the tech stuff. And so when I got a recommendation for Pringo.com, brandable domain name, TLD, free GoDaddy plush included, and a 10 meter radio astronomy dish plus mount, it also made it into the show. So for this round, we're going to start with Jesse, and then we're going to kind of bounce back and forth, up and then down, up and then down, up and then down.
Who's Jesse with an I.
You're right. Sorry, Jesse without an I. Please give me your
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Good luck. This is definitely not a trap.
Let's see. I mean,
Wait, Jesse, which one? Listen, it's easy. Which one is more expensive? A gimmick website with a funny name, or straight up the fucking shield generator from Star Wars Episode fucking 4 or 5? Which one was Empire Strikes Back?
sometimes
Anyway.
the meme domains like get really high in price, but I don't know. I guess I should say.
Oh, hold on. I will
What?
give an extra little ditty just in case.
Okay.
Because this one I did have context for. I put it on my notes.
Okay.
Pringo.com was put up for sale in like 2010 and has not sold. So I don't know if that matters, if that changes anybody's mind. But I wanted to point that out because that was in my notes.
I mean, from the picture, that
It's not a
that
trap.
dish on the right it also has not been sold in 10 years.
Very true, very true. So what was your answer, Jesse?
I guess I'll say right.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Gesundheit. All right, Grant.
I want this to be such a super fake out that like Pringo.com is like 3 cents. I'll say left.
Left. All right. Kevin.
I mean, this one's a difficult one because I'm trying to figure out like what's so special about Pringo.com. Like, why did this come up for you?
I feel like that answer is self-evident.
I just visited Pringo.com and it's like a blank white page right now. So it's like, did this used to be something amazing? Like, would this make it?
It's the domain for Pringo.com. If you buy it, you then put whatever you want in Pringo.com.
Okay, so this is just like, oh, this is what you could make Pringo.com? Like, is that like a reference or like this picture?
Think of how valuable the name Pringo, like think of the branding, right?
Okay.
You can be the Pringo guy.
The
All right, I don't
Pringo
even think about
guy.
it anymore. Yeah, it's that left. Pringo's more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
My hierarchy of needs, the whole triangle, is now screaming at me, Pringo.com. I need it to be more expensive. I'm going left. I need Pringo.
I need Pringo to be more expensive. Lawrence.
I am a member of the cult of the left.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Adrian.
God.
If enough of us believe that Pringo.com is more expensive, we can pretend that whatever bullshit Zack says it costs is a mere fraction of its price. I say left.
Okay.
Oh my God, I
You're
cannot-
willing into existence.
I
Pringo being more
cannot
expensive.
leave Jesse by himself on that right-hand side,
No, you
okay? If
can't.
he needs help, I need,
Do it.
like, to assemble that astronomy dish, I'll be there to help him, okay? I'll go right.
What a friend.
Okay. All right. So, Pringo.com is $197,500.
God dang it.
God.
We're rich.
Rich.
And
I knew
the
it.
10
Wait,
meter
that's what you have
astronomy
to
dish
pay! What do you mean?
is 100,000
God dang it.
even.
Even. Nice.
What?
Always bet on the left.
Okay,
I
gentlemen, do we
knew
want to go fivesies?
I should have gone for it. I should have
Oh,
gone for
yeah.
it.
I know, but it's okay, Jesse. We get it, an astronomy dish. We can start messing with people. We can mess with
No,
Pringo.com.
is it broken? Like, does it
Well,
work?
you're talking about
Doesn't work.
you're talking about the astronomy dish?
Yeah.
That's up for you to decide.
I'm about to say, hypothetically, that could have been a question that you asked. The context for the astronomy dish was that there was a like NASA museum or something like that closed in 2022 in Florida, and so this thing was just stored out back so people could like kind of look at it, I guess. And then like when they shut down the museum, they just fucking straight up liquidated everything that they had there. So I don't know if it works, but I know it's a 10-meter astronomy dish. So like you got that going for you. All right. That was Adrian, Dave, Grant, not Jesse, Kevin, Lawrence. Wow. Okay, great. So, thankfully, everybody makes it out of the warm-up rounds with at least a point. That's really good. So, we are now moving on to the proper first round. And first up is Dave. Dave, do you remember I sent you a thing saying what your first item was? Do you have an intro, or do you want me to do one for you?
I could do an intro.
All right, feel free, and then tell me when to click over.
Well, as I've been part of the listed retail price a few times before, I gotta keep up tradition. So our first, to nobody's surprise, Zack, click over. Our first
Curse
item.
Garfield handmade sculpture figurine.
He's got a dog.
He's got that dog in him.
Well, no, he doesn't yet. He's going to have that
about
dog.
He's captured a hot dog.
All right.
Ooh.
Slight like change into how we normally do this. Previously, we would just kind of cycle through randomly or whatever. From now, so you can see that I have labeled Dave as being the submitter on the actual sheet here. So based on whoever the submitter is, we're just going to go with whoever's after them alphabetically and then loop around. So Adrian's going to go last this round and Grant is first.
That's how we did all the previous times.
I mean, I looked at last year's VOD and I was kind of just doing whatever.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I sworn we did that.
I was doing, I went with like Adrian first, then Dave, but if Dave was the submitter, I would skip him and then go Grant, and then I would go back to Dave. It's just like, anywho. So, Grant, tell me what you think this Cursed Garfield is worth.
It's hard to judge size. Could we get an approximate size, or do you know an approximate size?
I don't think there was an approximate size listed, was there, Dave?
I think it's relatively small. Looks like it's on a table.
The size can be whatever you want it to be. Doesn't
That's
matter.
true.
I thought it was on the floor.
It's not about the size of the Cursed Garfield sculpture. It's about how awful it looks.
If it's smaller, I'm gonna say like 45.
45?
It's handmade. It's handmade.
It is handmade. It is handmade. Jesse?
I'm gonna say 65.
$65. Perfect. Kevin?
I'm gonna go with $100.
$100. Perfect. Lawrence?
May I first ask, the dirt and grime, is that part of the piece, or is that because this is an aged figurine
I believe that is painted on.
painted on?
I think they
Okay.
unearthed it from a tomb.
That's true. This was in
Like a
Tutankhamun's
cursed
tomb.
artifact.
The pharaoh.
This is Tutankhamun.
We found him.
He
Ladies
did.
and gentlemen,
sick.
we got him.
Some birthday
So then this is a
present.
work of art, $75.
75. All right. Saba?
I'll give it the good old 50. 'Cause you can pay for
$50.
$1.
Adrian?
$500.
$5.
Oh my God.
Times 10.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go into some math real quick. Okay.
Man.
I think I got it. All right. So someone's gonna have to do math because my brain not work. The actual listed retail price for this Cursed Garfield sculpture is $285.
Oh my God.
So closest without going over is obviously Kevin, but then which one's closer? Because you're 185 off, and then what is Adrian off?
More.
More, I
is it
think.
two-
225?
Yeah.
Or 215?
Okay, so that's 2 points to Kevin. All right,
Damn
well, hot damn.
At least I knew that it was more valid than all of you were suggesting.
I mean, that is true.
It was a greater work of art than I ever
Recognize the
thought it would be.
value. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
do you see
None of you-
those
none of you
darkness and
would
those
make good
ridges of his
patrons.
toenails, Lawrence? That's
And then you
like
can see how much
quality.
it's worth.
Like
All
Van
right.
Gogh, the people of his time never realized the
Never
value
appreciated
of the
his
art.
genius.
Oh, hello, Mike. Thank you for showing. We appreciate you being here. All right, so that was our first item. Thank you very much, Dave. Our next item comes from Lawrence. Lawrence, do you have an intro?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna
feel free.
improv
Let
on
me
the
know when to click
spot.
over.
All right, so we all went to college, right?
No.
I hope so.
Yes.
Nope.
We all heard of a college, right?
I have heard of college. Yeah.
We're all familiar with
True.
the concept of a college, yeah.
Maybe.
And we're never rich in college. Therefore, we have to eat some really cheap foods, or what we think would be cheap. Switch it over, please.
collectible
Everyone's
misprint
favorite.
ramen.
Everyone's favorites. One packet of ramen. Now
own
I
this.
now I do want to know it is slightly misprinted, so it's still tasty
Now-
on the inside.
You might now. I want to point out, just kind of help Lawrence out here. You might look at this and you're like, well, I mean, it could just be like a simple error of the camera. But I am here to assure you that in actuality, it's misprinted on the back as well. But you can still see the calories, so it's safe.
That's important.
Nice.
That's important.
That's important.
All right. So this round we're gonna start with Saba.
Okay. I think this is a collectible, okay? It has to be.
What makes you say that?
You know what? I think this is around 125, okay? I definitely think
$125.
deserves more, but you know.
All right, Adrian.
I think that this is worth a solid $30. my gut
30
says.
bucks. Okay. Dave.
It is a collectible, but it is ramen, so I'm leaning towards $25.25.
2025. All right, or 25. Grant.
You know, you see the ones where it's like a potato chip shaped like something, and it goes for really high amounts.
Or
So I'm
like a
gonna
piece of
say, like-
toast that has like Jesus burned into it or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 750.
Yo.
$750. All right.
$750.
Jesse.
Well, I have seen miscuts before, or like misprints before in like the actual store.
In the actual store.
So they're like actually they get sold for like actually retail price, but
So 98 cents.
yeah, but I'm not. Since you put this online, I'm going to put like maybe $15.75.
$15.75.
Yeah.
Okay.
$15.75.
And Kevin, take us home.
98 cents.
Below a dollar.
I hear 98 cents from the audience.
That was your contestant. That was your contestant. He's so far away. There's so many podiums in a row that he's way over there.
My podium is in the audience crowd, by the way.
Yeah. We cut back. Adrian just keeps moving his podium further into the
Farther
audience.
back.
My podium's the only one on wheels.
Let's see. Well, okay. Well, my logical brain here is thinking that collectible is a bit of a, it's a little bit of false advertising because clearly the very next packaging would probably be misprinted in the same exact way. You know what I mean? And if this one made it to market, the other one's made it to market. There's nothing special about this one. So you know what? Maybe I will go with 98 cents if that's what they really
Crazy.
sell for. You know.
Oh, sorry, I did
The
that
logic is sound.
0.9 cents.
9.8 cents. So I will say, before I reveal the true price, I did actually learn something while looking up this item and just kind of verifying it with Lawrence. Apparently, there's a difference between collectible, spelled with an I, and collectable, spelled with an A. A collectible, with an I, is just something that wasn't intended to be collected, but now has value for whatever reason. Whereas a collectible, with an A, was always intended on being collectible in the first place. Think like Beanie Babies or Hummel figurines and stuff. And I didn't know that. So,
Okay.
I want to
Before you reveal, I
Okay,
also it's funny that you're talking about the difference between collectibles with an I and an A. He did look at the original title. They use I and an A.
Tiable. Collectiable.
I may or may not had to look up which one it could have been to see what it should have been. All right, so I will on Lawrence's behalf, I will let you all know that only one of you is even approaching the respect that you need to have.
Damn
for
it.
this item.
I can't
Oh.
believe
When I tell you that this
It's probably
item
like 1,000
is a
or
cool
something.
$1,000.
Yes,
Oh,
expensive.
Let's go.
Good job,
let's
Grant.
go.
You give it the
Damn
dedication it needed.
You see, Grant here is a collector over here.
Grant is a
I am.
I'm gonna
respecter.
say Grant understands.
He understands the true value of instant ramen, chicken flavored.
I am never going to lowball again. I promise.
All right. I do want to take a moment to say, because I had a couple other people submit like kind of similar-ish items, like Grant said, the potato chip shaped like Abraham Lincoln type stuff. This is the only one that I've really accepted. So there might be things that are like, there might be things that are like crazy overpriced or whatever in the future, but it won't be stuff where it's like, hey, this is a broken toothpick for 40K. You know what I mean? This is the only one that's like of that caliber. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
Okay, good to know.
So, all right. Next up is Kevin. Kevin, do you, first off, did you, because I sent you a message, do you know what item is coming up?
Oh shit, let me check. Oh, am I allowed to curse on this or am I not?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah.
You already did?
How-
It's totally fine.
How fucking dare you, Kurt?
What a son of a bitch.
Let's see. Now go ahead. You go ahead and introduce it. I actually didn't prepare anything for any of my
Okay, don't worry. So just for the future, do you want me to intro your other one as well?
If I think of something, I'll let you know.
Sure. Okay, I'll double check with you later. Okay,
Alright.
so in the modern day, a lot of things, especially in the West, that people are interested in purchasing are all about convenience, right? It really comes down to like, where can I add more convenience to my life so that way I don't have to worry about things as much. So when Kevin submitted a Zong Now automatic mouthwash dispenser, I was like, I get that.
What?
So you
No, man, this is easy.
pour
Yeah.
bottles of mouthwash in the bottle,
Oh, and it'll just dispense how much you
and it
need.
Yeah.
just dispenses a standardized amount.
That is
into
not a
the
standardized
cup.
amount of mouthwash. That's a shot of mouthwash.
Look at the box. Look how
Yeah,
big
that's a
that
full
mouthwash
glass.
is.
That's
Maybe
a-
it's like a tiny
That's a
person,
quart of
you know?
mouthwash.
I'm
All
about
right,
to say-
boys, take a shot.
Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, no idea how to pronounce that first word. Forgive me for doing it wrong, I guess.
So it's
but-
off now.
Zofgasnau. All right. So we're gonna start bidding with Lawrence.
Is Zofganau, is that an acronym for something?
It's just like I think it was a German brand. I think. When I
Oh,
looked it up.
of course, it's Germans.
Of course the
Germans with their
Germans.
mouthwash dispensers.
All right, so if it's German, then it has some German engineering, which might be good. I'm gonna go 150. 150.
Okay, thank you. I thought you just straight up. I thought you had $1.50. And I was like, fucking okay. All right, Saba.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a solid 40 because I believe I don't
40
think
bucks.
those glasses are included, right?
I think they are.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think it's a glass. Well, no, I guess there is a second
There's
one.
there's a
it
second one.
made
Look,
of
there, it's
glass or
distinctly
plastic?
on top
It
of
is-
that image on
I-
the box.
I would hazard to say it's clear plastic.
I like that it's two glasses because you can like serve it to a guest or something. You know, you
Cheers.
I want to point out a couple things, and I'm just saying this just because it's on my mind. So I remember when Kevin initially submitted this item, I was like, yeah, I'll take it because I love the idea of somebody like sticking their head underneath like it's a fucking beer tap and just like putting mouthwash directly into their mouth. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is there anything preventing you from just putting whatever you want in this machine? Because it's just dispensing liquid,
If it
right?
detects that there is no like chlorine content in the thing or whatever, it does zap you with 4,000 volts of electricity.
Wait, how? Like,
That's
with what? Does it shoot a
impressive.
fucking taser at you?
Yeah, it grows a little robot arm holding a taser and it shoots it at you.
It's just like a big, like a cartoon
down.
Mickey Mouse gloved robot hand, and it just goes.
Yeah, rapid fire like that.
All right. Well, Adrian, we need your submission.
Okay, the closest thing I've bought to one of these is like a water pick, and that was like $70. So I'm gonna say $70.
Nice.
Lowballing again.
I'm
Oh,
on the
no.
lowest.
I want to go 50. If I can't put cough syrup in it when I'm sick, then I don't want it. But it only says
Oh
mouthwash.
God! Can you
Anything
imagine
else?
cough syrup coming out of this fucking thing?
I can. I've been doing it.
Dude, he bought it. he immediately like Googled it and found it and bought it. All right, Grant.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna say 80.
$80.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
Everybody just disrespecting cents.
Yeah.
For now.
There
Then
you go, Lauren.
then
Thank
one
you.
of us will say like the $45.99, then everyone else will suddenly start saying 99 too. Don't you just wait for it.
Exactly. All right, Jesse, take us home.
I'm going to say 78, 79.
78,
You
79.
bastard.
Okay. All right. So,
Ooh, that's nice.
this deluxe mouthwash dispenser, this luxury item for your home, is in fact $29.99.
God.
So,
Engineering failed me again.
I'm not mistaken, and everybody went over, right? So even
Yeah.
in the round where Kevin was not participating, he gets a point.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So, and then obviously Saba's closest. So,
Damn it.
Rats.
oh, that's
I'm
really
never
that's
trusting
really
German
funny.
engineering again.
How dare they?
Okay. Up next is Grant. Grant, do you have a intro in mind for your first item?
Let me double check what that one is. Yes.
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie to you, I
So-
feel bad. I would have chosen
So,
30 at first, but I
what's
switched
in
my
a
mind
name?
later.
I would say a
Gosh
name is an
darn
identity, you know? It's something that not initially something we choose, but one that we could choose, however, is a username. And this leads to the Call of Duty
Oh,
Warzone account
no.
name Azrael.
Okay.
Oh no.
For those of you
this is the login credentials for this account. Essentially,
Oh.
is what
Lock
you're
this
buying.
account, dude.
No.
for those of you who don't know, I was lucky enough to work on the Call of Duty games, and let me tell you, it is, you know, of the utmost quality and perfection. So, do with that information
Okay.
what you will.
All right.
What level is the account?
Is it one of these people?
Is that not
Are we privy to that?
44?
44,
Oh.
I was
apparently.
saying, is it not 44? Okay.
I'm gonna say
I don't-
$44.
$44.
I don't know the level system in the game.
One
Alright.
for each level.
Kevin.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with. $75.
$75. All right, Lawrence.
Grant informed me about this just because not too familiar with Warzone stuff. Is it a pay to win kind of game? Would you say? Like, are you able to buy stuff to your accounts?
You can. It's not necessarily pay to
can.
win. You can buy
But
stuff
you
with your
can.
account. You can.
$200.
200.
I think Azrael got some good shit, whatever it is, and he's selling it for a reason. 200.
Nah, man.
Okay,
the
okay.
gamers are sometimes crazy. I'm gonna say 5K.
Oh, jeez.
$5,000.
$5,000.
I mean,
That's
He has a
a
point.
big leap. Adrian.
I think Saba has a point.
$5,001.
$5,001.
Dare you? Oh my god.
You
Alright.
took sorry, can I change that? $5,000.01.
Yeah.
Even better.
Adrian, 5 points. No.
Hell yeah!
All right, Dave.
Well, I originally thought Grant was selling someone's identity. Now I'm a little disappointed. So I gotta pick the most gamer number out there. $420.69.
Nice.
So good.
All right.
Nice.
So, as is tradition, I will now reveal the price. When it comes to intimidation, especially in a battle royale game like Warzone, you really need to make sure that people know right from the jump that they are fucked when they get into that lobby, right?
Exactly.
And so when I tell you that the account name Azrael is worth $50,000, $1,000.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Saba.
Adrian!
What the?
Thank you, Saba.
I can't believe it!
I had
I'm
a
literally
feeling-
that.
Funny.
See, now the
Holy
fight on
shit.
the sense is happening now. Adrian has started
I had a
it.
feeling it would be like super high. I just wanted to say
Hang on,
44
hang on.
because it was funny.
Hang on,
I
one
mean,
second.
44 was obviously very good, but I just love it.
Hang on.
Like,
This is me at Saba right now on the on-air channel.
Oh my god!
Venom leaping over Spider-Man.
Dunked on.
Can't believe it.
that's so good. Oh, okay. All right. Up next, we have Jesse's first item. Jesse, do you have a intro in mind for your item?
Sure.
Okay. Just tell me when you want me to click over.
Okay. You know that famous green frog, right?
Mr. Frog.
Kermit the Frog, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You ever just want
Whoa.
to have
Whoa.
part of
This
him
feels
and
illegal.
grow him? You ever
So-
just want to have a lab-grown friend?
Can you do that?
So I want to point out, for the sake of pricing, because I want to try to be as fair as possible. The image shows 7 Proto Kermits. It is only 1 at a time.
Yes.
Is what you're buying.
Man.
You can't just buy and grow police officers.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
got part of it.
Excuse me.
Let's see. This seems like really sketchy, really illegal. So there's probably going to be a really high price attached to this. I'm going to go with, and probably a service available really only to kind of people who can get away with this sort of thing. So I'm going up to maybe like 10,000. People who have.
Hey, Kevin,
Shit.
hold on 1 second. I want you to describe to me, what are you buying here?
You're buying like little baby Kermits, right? Like this is pretty.
Clearly.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you're very lucid in the fact that you are like diving into the narrative of this item. If you want 10,000, I'll give you 10,000. I just want to double check and make sure. Like, I want to make sure you have a pulse. Okay.
Base response.
Oh my God. Now imagine if he's the closest, like not closest without going over, but closest period.
Just closes.
All right, Lawrence.
Do we know if Proto Kermit evolves into Kermit eventually?
I mean, hypothetically, they are tadpoles.
Yeah.
All right, hey, listen. Hypothetically, I'm talking literal. Can we watch this? Can we raise this new
You would
Kermit?
have to
Yeah,
purchase
can we
one.
see a
and
time
find out.
lapse?
Time lapse.
Time lapse.
No one has owned it long enough.
No one has survived owning one of these long enough.
They've escaped every time.
They escape containment.
Containment breach.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna guess $15.
$15.
I'm gonna say these Proto Kermits were raised in an in-hospital environment. They should not have been here.
Like lab rats.
Like lab rats.
Okay.
They're not actually supposed to be here.
I was saying, this is somebody illegally reselling them on the internet.
Yeah.
It's like an axolotl.
Like-
all right.
like an unethical breeder.
Okay, I'll give a little bit more, but not too much more. With $20.99. That's what I'll give.
$20.99. All right, Adrian.
$275.
$275.
I was hoping you were gonna say $21.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Maybe.
I'm thinking
$275.
$1 Kermillion.
One Kermillion.
Kermillion.
All right, Grant.
All right, Grant. $2 Kermillion.
Oh god.
Wait, hold on. I will go back to Dave. Do you actually want that, or you want to put in a real answer?
I would say 1 Kermillion translates to about like $30 USD.
Holy, oh my god, the
Damn.
Vermilion economy is collapsing.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
So bad.
Holy fuck. So,
Sesame Street got fucked up.
Oh my
that
god.
oh, this font doesn't have a tilde. All right, there you go. $1 Kermillion is $30. Holy.
So if Grant was
it's
2
worth-
Kermillion,
it's
that's
worth so much
60?
less than like a peso.
Oh my god.
All right, Grant.
Kermillion.
Do like 40.
$40. All right. Well,
I have no eyes, Zack.
sorry.
I have no eyes.
That's not Jesse.
No,
I don't know what you're talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't know who that
Oh,
is.
God damn
Item.
it. Thank you. I had to correct that twice on these pages. I'm so sorry. I have you written down at least 50 times in all of my notes.
Oh yeah,
because
baby, let's go.
I'm so sorry. All right. Well, I would like to congratulate one of our contestants today because this is our first bullseye guest.
Whoa.
1 Kermillion.
One Kermillion.
Let's go.
$15.
Hey!
Oh my god. the
Nice,
lowball.
Lawrence.
The unethical breeders.
The lowball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy
Can't
crap.
believe this shit.
I
I'm not
legit
gonna.
like hogged when Lawrence just said.
When Lawrence said
15.
15.
I was
So
like, yo.
I was once again, we're gonna be coming up on an intermission soon where I'll give everybody their point values like in a row. But I do want to say, Lawrence, you just catapulted from tied to last to tied to first.
God damn it.
That's how I like to
Wow.
play.
Hell yeah.
All right, so our next item comes from Adrian, but Adrian sent along some media ahead of time, which is going to
Yes.
act as his intro.
Yep.
I didn't have a chance to like double check this because Adrian didn't show up until we had already started. But you should be able to hear what I'm about to play. If you don't, let me know, and I guess Adrian can reenact it for you.
500 cigarettes.
Oh, no.
Okay.
500 Marlboro
500.
cigarettes, special select gold.
Each case is I believe each case is 200, I think, or something like some each case is 200, so one of them is halved.
And so you only get half of one of them. And so the price for this one was the price of 1, and then I just multiplied it by 2.5.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
did as well.
So we're gonna start with Dave.
I gotta go with 500.
500.
A very
$1
reasonable
per
guess.
cigarette.
Those are the most expensive cigarettes in the fucking world. All right, Grant.
Oh god.
We got any big smokers in chat?
I'm gonna say like
500 cigarettes.
500 cigarettes. I'm gonna say like
501 cigarette.
10,000?
They are special select gold. They are special select gold.
Kevin's insanity is spreading.
Special select gold cigarettes.
Oh no!
No!
Holy crap.
Zack, spoilers!
I can't believe it. I can't believe
straight
it.
up, literally, all I did was touch the mouse and it scrolled.
I can't-
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
surprise has been
All
ruined.
right, just pretend you didn't see that.
No.
All right,
I actually
Jesse.
didn't see
So
it.
how many are in a case?
It's 200 per case, so it's 2.5 cases is what we're getting. The price.
I made this custom visual to help.
Okay. Sure, I'll say like half of that. So $250.
$250. Okay, Kevin.
See, way back when my mom sent me to buy about this amount of cigarettes.
In my childhood. Oh no.
Lord.
500. Child, go get me 500 cigarettes.
Carry them all in invisible bags so people know what you're
It was
doing.
about 100, yeah.
100?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, Lawrence.
$101.
Y'all
All right.
sleeping on Marlboro cigarettes.
All right, Saba, 102, 102, Saba, 102.
No, I can't. I have to stick to my gut. I wanted to say 200.
99.
Okay?
You wanted to say 200?
200.
Okay. I want to point out that functionally, that's the same thing as saying 102.
Functionally, there you go. I'm giving you what you
depending on
want,
the
what I
answer is,
want as
'cause you
well.
are just kind of over Lawrence, but below the next person, so you kind of still are in the same place. All
You
right.
never know.
So, for these 500 cigarettes, in this particular circumstance, they are $247.33.
Whoa!
So
way.
Jesse gets a point for being closest overall, and then Saba gets a point for being closest without going over.
If it matters, it doesn't
Yay.
matter. But my math got me 247 and 32 cents.
I rounded up because I
Cents
assumed
below.
that. Because it's like, because when you did the math, it was like 0.328 or something, so I just rounded up.
Something like that, yeah.
All right, so 1 to Jesse spelled wrong, and then 1 to Saba spelled correctly.
Into not
Okay.
Jesse.
But with
Cool.
a space.
We are now to an item that no one has seen at all, except for
That's
Saba
definitely
and myself.
Not
Do
freaking
you have an
spoiled.
intro?
I do, okay? Okay, so as we all are well aware, we like to take over and make the gods our minions and to do our menial task and
What the
chores and
fuck?
all of that. and all of that. So, what
So
better
based.
than to have, and you could click the thing, our buddy Thoth to kind of, be doing the checklist of the house, like our house chores, okay? He's there overseeing things.
So this is the Egyptian Grand Ruler Collection life-sized Thoth statue. So the thing that I couldn't discern, I did do a little bit of research. How did they determine that this was life-size?
Clearly because
Did
of
they-
the
did they,
photoshopping
like,
next to the
meet-
fireplace.
They were there.
No, right, but I'm saying, like, did they meet Thoth and are like, oh, you're like 5'6"?
Well, they
Yeah,
got his
obviously.
permission to sell his likeness, so obviously they met him.
I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, I guess that's fair.
They saw the Gods of Egypt movie in theaters, and then like, yeah,
That's
better
it.
for you.
Yeah.
Guys, shut the fuck up about Gods of Egypt. All right, Adrian, you first.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. What is hang on, let me look at price of feather.
Are you comparing the cost of this statue to the weight of a feather
Damn it. Okay.
in order to get into the underworld?
I couldn't find the weight. I don't want to do the math for how much this weighs to feather conversion, but I'm just gonna go with my gut and say $5,000.
$5,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Dave.
$4,999.
We're gonna lowball me. It's gonna be 5,001 cents.
Can't believe it.
You fool.
You
All right,
fool.
Grant.
I'm starting to think Thoth ain't shit. Maybe if it was Raw or someone else. I'm gonna say like 1,000.
$1,000. All right. Jesse, spelled correctly.
$8,000.
Okay, everybody. Not 8,008.
Oh.
All right, Kevin.
Okay. I'm thinking whoever made this probably wanted it to be affordable. It's probably like decorations for props and movies, plays, things like that. I'm thinking Grant's on it 1,000, but I'm gonna maybe go with $1,080. Why not?
Okay, so you're going for the 1080p angle. Got it.
1080p.
The quality of the picture is maybe there for that.
I was
All right,
thinking that.
Lawrence.
I'm gonna say, and I'm feeling this one,
$5.
$2,168.52.
Okay.
And 52 cents.
What the fuck did you get that number from?
You
5
told us
points
to
for
start it.
Lawrence.
I'm about to say,
Felt in his bones.
I don't know exactly where you got that from, but I mean, cool, I guess.
But
yeah.
5 points for Lawrence again.
I
Points
know,
for
Lawrence gets fucking catapulted to super first and no one ever catches him. All right.
Super first.
Super first!
Super
All right.
first.
So, so clearly all of you recognize that this thing is worth at least some monetary value. For those of us who read the title, it is part of a collection specifically. So it is like a designer home decor thing. However, despite that like logical discrepancy, the actual listed retail price is
$5.
$1,499.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it.
I'm
So
glad you guys all
Kevin
see the
is
worth
quite
of the
over, I
Egyptian
know
gods,
that.
though. It's great.
But
Damn it.
can someone actually help me with the math here? Who's actually closer? Period. Is it
I
Lawrence or
think
Kevin?
maybe Kevin, just because it's like
okay.
Because Kevin
It's-
is
yeah.
is like just over 400 away, whereas Lawrence
Lawrence
is
is, like,
just over 500,
500,
right?
yeah.
Like just over 6. So yeah, so Kevin gets both points.
Damn it.
Dang.
Man.
All
Oh,
right.
my man, I think you're underselling yourself a little bit. You gotta
So
sell yourself more.
Shit.
with that, we are now moving on to our intermission. This is like the halfway point of the show, essentially. So I'm going to go through everybody's point values here, just to give you an idea as to where you are. Adrian is at 4 points. Dave is
Okay.
at 2 points. Grant is at 4 points. Jesse is at
Spelled wrong.
2 points.
Wrong
Kevin is
Jesse's at
at
2, yeah.
8 points.
Jeez.
nice.
Lawrence is at 6 points. Saba is at 3 points.
Also half time.
Ultimately, for only being halfway through,
Yes, the only
these are
odd
pretty
number.
good scores. Like just overall, because like traditionally, when we've done these in the past, typically at about halfway, there's usually like one person who's still at 1. So it's like you guys are doing really well.
All right, Grant, you and I just have to guess the same number every time from now on.
You got it.
You literally aren't allowed to do that, but okay. So the this is a space for an intermission. If anybody needs to like take a quick break or anything like that, we can pause for a minute. Or are people good to just kind of finish off the show?
Everyone look at the video I posted. It's 3 seconds long, but it's really good.
I can take just 1 minute to grab a snack. I'll grab a
Oh my god!
God.
What the hell?
Man, my
God.
dude's got good aim.
Jeez.
I just like how he ponders, like, what spell will I cast today? Magician's Break.
All right. I would like a consensus answer, by the way, from the contestants. Do you guys want to take a quick break, or do you want to just keep going?
Yes, please. Break, please.
All right,
He wants-
quick break.
he wants to
So
We'll break.
we will break for about 5 minutes.
5
Everybody just
long
come back.
hours, and then we'll be back.
Wait,
Exactly.
Zach,
We'll come back tomorrow.
Zach, did you say brick?
No.
Brick?
Magician's break.
Magician's Brick.
Oh.
A little brick moment.
I'm about to say, so when I'm organizing, because obviously you guys all know which ones haven't been revealed yet, obviously, right? For like your guys' submission, so you all individually know what item you have left. But you guys did give me some really good like staircases. Thank you, Adrian, for breaking up my fucking chat.
I'm bricked up.
It's all
Bro's
bricked up.
bricked up.
The you guys gave me a very good like stepping staircase of like, you know, kind of starting with some like smaller items that are a little bit more simple, and then like as we go we start getting into like some crazy shit, and I'm really looking forward to round 2 here. I think you guys are gonna enjoy the end of the show.
It's about to escalate. It's about to go how like there's animes where it's like, oh, we have to deal with this neighborhood bill. It's like we have to fight God.
Pretty much.
By the way, can I say the submission that I got that was rejected?
Yeah, I'll say that you can share the one that was rejected.
I posted the graphic I made, but I wanted to post one that was 8 by 4 inch red clay cord brick times 12 bricks.
You might want to post the video.
I was gonna say it's a little bit of an oldie if you don't remember. It's a little bit of a classic. Yeah. This was, man, it's hard to believe that this was almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
Almost 12 or almost 10 years ago. By the way, for record, the price for 12 8x4 inch red cord clay bricks is $11.76.
Crazy.
Right.
Wow, so just a little bit below 12 bucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone would have gotten pretty happy about that.
God damn it! You know what? You know what? I should absolutely take this opportunity to
Correct most of them.
correct as many of these as I possibly can. All right.
I'm a second song's away.
I'm no longer streaming to you guys, right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
But are you sure about that?
I mean, if I'm not, I'm about to literally ruin the entire show. So- Straight up, just wrong on every single fucking slide.
It'd be like that.
Good job, Mike.
There
Rick
you
rolling
are.
a friend shows that you
About
care about them, because let's be honest, the
7
song
out of
itself
10
is also
times
great.
the name gets spelled wrong.
Jesse out of the blue says that Zack, no, you missed a slide.
Well, I didn't like genuinely. I didn't expect Jesse's name to be like spelled like Aphrodite. It's like the E at the end is pronounced like a hard E. All right. I think that's everything. Yes, that should be everything. We are currently on the intermission. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to start streaming again. There we are.
Let's go.
All right. Is everybody here? Is anybody not here? I mean, I guess if you're not here, you can't answer, but
I'm not here.
Ooh.
I see Lawrence is back.
Who's
Sava's
it?
still here. I see Kevin's here. Jesse's here. I guess it's Dave and Grant, maybe? We'll see.
Then I hit him with the intro
Sava's
Michael
on here.
Minaetea at the end. Nice. These are good taste in
I'm
music.
here.
Okay, there is a Dave. Perfect. So I guess it's just Grant.
No, it's not.
Okay,
No, no.
okay, so in that case, are we good to resume?
Is Kevin actually back?
Oh, did he just not mute himself?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Hey, good call. Thank
Still
you.
in the intermission.
All right. We'll hang out for a minute. Should just have big text on screen that just says like, Kevin, let us know when you're back.
I'm here.
Susie.
Oh,
Oh,
he's here.
oh, you back?
Man's
Perfect.
back.
You can go if you like. I got a burger patty on a on a skillet right now.
Okay.
I mean, we can give you a minute. I don't know how long it takes to fucking to sear
Skillet.
a burger patty, but
Skillet burger.
Yeah. Well, it won't take very long, and like I don't know when there's like
Maybe.
and other people ask me for prices, I'll just go and get it. I'll
Maybe.
just make my burger and bring it over here.
okay. So you are okay with us just resuming?
Yeah. Let's go.
All
let's
right,
go.
perfect. Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thank you. So we are now moving into round 2. And just like in round 1, we are going to start off with once again, a little bit of like a warm-up roundish kind of thing. We're just gonna, I guess, refer to these as mini games, I suppose. So once again, when I am browsing for weird items online, sometimes I'll get to the actual like page that lists the price, but then there's a goddamn display error on the screen and I can't see what the price is. I can figure it out, but I can't see it. So for our next mini game, this is display error. And the way that this works is that you can see in the bottom left, actually, I just realized Jesse's like pointer finger on his like thing is covering it. But
Nice.
but it should be fine. So the way that this is going to work is that we are going to do this is kind of like a regular round, but the actual answer that you give needs to be comprised of 4 of these 5 numbers here in the middle. You can see in the bottom left that this includes dollars and cents, so you can just tell me the 4 numbers and I will automatically put them in cents and stuff. Points for this round are given in the same rules as before. So it's like closest overall and then closest without going over. And then these rounds, these 3 middle rounds, are by far the most likely chance that you will have to get the 5 points. So just keep that in mind.
Stay in the bottom, lose it all.
All right. So similarly to last time, we are going to start with Adrian. This is the VinMax over-the-door cervical traction set for neck, shoulder pain, brace relief.
Do they
Okay.
give you the pain too?
I was like, look at her face and tell me
pain.
that's not the face of a woman who is no longer in pain.
And this price is comprised of 4 of these 5 numbers.
Correct. One of these numbers is not included in the price.
Oh, I could highball it with these numbers. Okay,
You
do any
should.
of the numbers repeat?
No. If they would repeat, I would put the number in there multiple times.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm
Do
so
it.
tempted to
Do
put
it.
9753. I'm so tempted.
it.
Actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, I will do that. 9753.
9753.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
Man's done it.
Dave,
5297.
5297. All right. Grant,
7235.
7235. Jesse,
5379.
79.
8675309.
8675309. Correct. Kevin,
Just giving.
Okay, I'm putting in. Let's see. Okay, we gotta put 9 at the end for sure. I bet. Let's do. 7539. Sorry, Grant.
75.
Damn it, Kevin.
All right. Lawrence,
5397.
97. All right.
And then I'll be the
Sava?
low ball to Adrian's high ball. I'll do 2597.
Okay.
That's a 5. 2595. That's not a 7.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
2597.
Oh, 7. Sorry, my bad. All right. Well, okay. So the actual listed retail price for this item is $37.59.
Damn.
So the
None of
closest
us
to that
were.
Damn it.
So, well, because I was gonna do a joke where I was gonna be like, and then I get the point because you all went over, but then someone
I lowballed it!
What the fuck?
Ha!
All right. So anyway, so Saba is the closest
Low
without going over, but who's the closest overall? I guess it would be who's the lowest of the 50s? I guess it might be Dave.
I don't know. This is math now.
God. All right, let me just pop up a
the
calculator. Pull up a calculator. All right, so 5297 minus 3759 is 1538. Somebody remember that? And then 2597 minus. Well, this is the same thing, just negative.
It's just correct.
7.59 is. Saba is also closer overall. God damn it. Not only did you rob me of my point, you robbed Dave of his point.
Oh, I can't believe
foiled
you're
math
accusing
again.
me. I'm playing the game.
Bullshit. Absolute horse shit. All right.
I would have gotten that point if it wasn't for, I think,
Math.
5th grade level subtraction.
My mom definitely would have bought this for $100. Just saying.
Ow, ow, ow. I just fucking wanged my finger on the desk.
Stop wanking your
Well,
finger.
It's not
I'm not
me.
wanging
it
my
wasn't your
finger. I
neck.
wanged my finger. It's different and it hurts more. All right.
Oh,
Next
man.
up, we have another item. So So this neck brace thing was just something that kind of came up while I was browsing. One of the things I like adding as like my own private submissions to these, or personal rather, submissions to the show is like taxidermies and stuff like that, because you can get some really weird taxidermies. So our next display error is taxidermy bat, real bat specimens, animal specimen in resin for science classroom science education.
Okay.
And Saba, you're going first.
Okay.
Oh, you're done, buddy.
This time, I'll be 95-42.
95-42.
Reverse
All right,
psychology.
It's not 5.
That's 45! Zach, you need to stop messing with me!
I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Am I
Lawrence.
42?
Here we go.
All right, Lawrence.
I'm gonna say 49-51.
51. All right.
That's
Kevin?
94-51! Zach!
That's what he just said.
No, he said 49!
Oh, did you say 49? Sorry, I literally heard 94.
49, please.
All right, 49, 51. Keep me honest. Keep me honest. All right, Kevin.
I'm gonna go with 92-51.
92-51. Okay. Jesse.
I'm gonna go with 54-29.
54-29.
Seems pretty good. Seems pretty
All right. Grant.
42-19.
42-19.
Ooh, that's good.
Dave.
Dave is muted.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. 91-45.
91-45. Adrian.
I'm gonna steal Saba's tactic of going low. What I'm gonna do what Saba was too afraid to, I'm gonna go as low as possible. 12-45.
That's pretty good.
What the?
You and me switched places this time.
Motherfucker! Come on!
Now Zach will
damn
never
it.
win.
The
Good.
actual listed retail price for the item is $24.95.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
Let's
go.
go.
Adrian.
So once again,
I'm, like,
Adrian is closest without going
really
over. Who's
clear
closest
resume.
overall?
Yeah, baby.
You're only like 12 away. Is there anybody like what's 12?
No, I
What-
think Adrian.
That'd be
yeah.
36. So yeah, so
It's
Adrian
40
gets both.
42
You
is pretty-
motherfuckers!
Hell yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go.
I wanted a single goddamn point. All right. Well, we're moving on to the last round of this like bonus mini game here. And
Will the birthday boy get a point?
I won't.
Never.
But the I wanna say, Jesse, I do respect you, and I believe that you can do this. You are going first in this next round, and there are 6 numbers instead of 4. This is taxidermy, Nyala of the Plains, naturalized in Entier. I don't know what that is. South Africa. I'm assuming it's supposed to say entire, but I didn't know because they had a period at the end of it. So I just left it the way it was. So one of these 7 numbers not used. And as you can see, I did put a repeat in here.
We all know what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see, it's 4 digits.
It's
or
6
at least-
digits.
Yeah, but
Or at the beginning.
4 before cents. That is true.
let's go with
Soul read, Jesse. Soul read.
You could. I guess to be funny, someone could say 0 at the beginning, so you could make it more.
Absolutely. Saba, you goddamn genius.
Huge.
You
do
genius,
we know
Saba,
how big it
Big
is?
plays.
It is a actual taxidermy of this creature. Like this is a real
Yes.
like the Nyala is a real thing. So it's pretty fucking big.
Okay,
Like this would dominate your living room most likely.
Yeah.
Be the centerpiece.
I'll say 8, 9, 7, 3, 9,
0.
Feels like a really old person entering a password.
All right.
One.
One.
All right, Grant.
7,000. Oh shit.
Just a lot of numbers.
900 and 30 dollars and 90. Wait, what? What do I have left?
You have
you have a
you have a
7
9.
and
30,
two.
$32.
No, you use the 3.
You gotta use the 3.
20. You could do
No, the
20.
2. I'm using the 2 instead of $32.
You already
Say that.
oh,
No, no, no,
32 like this instead of 30.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And 98 cents.
And 98 cents. Okay,
Okay.
great. Kevin?
Excuse me for 1 second.
Sure, take it down.
I'm gonna go with 3, 2, 7, 0, and 9.
Okay,
Heck
$3,270.99. You so you really think that they have the 99 cents for tax on there? what is the tax rate on a African wild animal? We don't know.
Well, it depends.
Was
It's in
shipping
the interior
included?
South Africa.
That is true. I don't know what the interior is. That is true.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
230998.
Okay, $2,309.98. Lawrence.
That's hilarious, Dave. I was gonna do something very similar. I was gonna do 239098.
Whoa.
That's a unique number. That counts. Adrian.
Okay. 0.
Watch it actually be. All right, we've got 5 points.
99. 8. 7-3.
Fucking fine, I guess. I will allow you to trash your chances. That's fine. All right, Saba.
You can't trick me, Zach.
Why wouldn't I put zeros on the other ones then?
Because you're a trickster, you.
It's true.
All right, Saba.
2, 7, 80, 99.
So same thing as Kevin.
Yeah, you can't put the 99 there and not expect my brain to go 99.
Oh, that's really fucking funny. Oh, okay. So once again, somebody's gonna have to help me out here. I'm pretty sure I know who's closest overall, but I don't know who's closest without going over. The actual listed retail price of this like massive taxidermy is $7,809.39.
Dang.
I will, for those of you who are paying attention, you will notice it's 7,80939.
Wow.
What a bitch.
Everything's
I
connected.
did that trying to give like a little hint because I felt bad. Like I loved this item so much, but I was like, this is really mean having them guess like 6 random numbers in a row. So, all right. So Grant is the closest overall. I know that for a fact. But who's closest without going over? Is it?
Wait, isn't it
is it
Kevin? 3. It's 3.
Kevin,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because Kevin's the highest without being over 7K. So yeah. All right. So that's 1 each. Perfect. Got it. All right. Well, congratulations everybody on making it through our second mini game. We're now moving on to our second major round. This is the final stretch before the end of before the final round. So, Grant, you're up next. Do you have an intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in today's world, it's we live in a very dangerous world, and
True. Very true.
as much as important it is to avoid situations, you also have to know how to defend yourself from those situations. And so, Zach, if you would so mind as to the knife, stab, fighting, protection, armor, fight, self-defense, suit, professional.
Whoa. Holy
What
shit.
is- what-
Hey.
Now,
Is that body included or?
Yeah, you get the guy.
you have to
You
earn
get the
it
guy?
yourself.
You
But
get the whole guy.
You get the whole guy. That's true. It's slavery. But the so what I would like to say before I ask Jesse for your first bid, just in case you're not fully convinced about the value of this item, look at this motherfucker getting
Now look
stamped
at
up.
it. Yeah.
I
Look
think
at
that's
that.
Look at
bumped up
that.
the price.
He's so.
He's
Protect-
bricked up.
He's
He's
so
bricked
no.
up.
He is protected as hell. That's what he is. All right, Jesse, what is your bid?
Do we know what it's made of?
It is stab resistant. It is stab resistant material. I
It
don't
literally
remember if it was,
says
like, Kevlar or
armor
whatever.
twice. Okay, better.
That
be
is true. It
protected.
says armor incorrectly and then correctly.
Ah,
Well, one of them is the British spelling, one of them's the American spelling.
I know that's the joke.
Yeah, correct and correctly.
I'm gonna say $70.
$70. Okay.
No
Kevin.
way, no way.
How about? Now, the underwear, is that also knife stab resistant? That he's wearing?
It doesn't appear so, considering how much he's warping it.
Well, the underwear is doing the stabbing.
That is
Yeah.
well, he's doing stabbing into the underwear, clearly.
Oh dear.
Of course.
So I want to, by the way, I did want to point out, I thought, my assumption based on this like other image was that like, oh, they're just showing it like this because like they're just showing it so that way you can see how it like fits onto the body. My assumption was like this bicep protector, right, on his left arm. I assumed you would also get one for the right arm, right? Like, and you would get like a full suit. But no, we look at this other
No,
one
he
where
doesn't.
he's like stanced up, and it's like, no, straight up, it's just you just don't
That
get
is it.
You know.
Well, it's good character design is that you want to be asymmetrical.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ooh.
It's like he's using one arm for defense, right? And then the other arm probably is going to be holding the knife. And he's
It's like a bear fighting sleeve.
Yeah, fair.
Kind of like if you ever seen those like old images of people doing like fisticuffs, you know, like they got one
Yeah.
arm out, one arm back for the defense. Like I think that's what we got going on here.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Um,
This is assuming you're left-handed, then I guess.
Ah, gosh, yeah, this is a hard one to put a price on. I'm gonna put, I think this is a $200 item, perhaps.
All right, 200 dinero. Lawrence?
Is this machine washable?
Oh,
No, I do not know. Grant, do you know?
I do not.
after you like survive.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. Dry clean only.
Dry clean, sound good.
Have
89,
to use some
89,
Sorry.
89, 89.
89. Perfect.
So,
Saba.
I don't know. There may have been on that first image potentially like characters from a different language, and you know, if this is part of a place that may or may not sell things, you know, I'm gonna go $5.99.
Yo.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay,
Wow. This thing's made out of paper mache.
Adrian.
Now, I, as someone who went to a McDojo's as a child and did practice martial arts kind of for a few months, I have bought protective gear for martial arts before. And my gut tells me that this whole set, for as much or little as protects, my gut says $475.
$475 or $4.75.
$475.01.
Got it.
Nice.
I'm undercutting the phantom that I'm imagining is $475.
All right, Dave.
Based on my knowledge of looking at like 3 suits of armor on Amazon.com, I'm gonna say $600.
$600. All right. So the actual listed retail price of this knife stab quote unquote vest, because I don't even know if this counts as a vest, is $629.97.
Wow.
Let's
I
go,
think
Damn.
that needs to go to
Nice.
Dave, right?
Damn.
Yeah, he's
Damn,
below.
damn.
No one's above him.
He's below.
Very, very.
This is
well
one of
done.
those things like in video games. The more skin you show, the more protection it actually has.
Yeah,
Sweat.
like,
It
I
was
saw about
legitimate.
that
Dave
one.
is looking up armor on Amazon.
I know exactly what I'm wearing to the next Ren Fair.
And nothing else.
Knife stab, fighting protection, armor, fight self-defense, professional, black underpants, no shoes.
Yes.
No
Exactly.
shoes.
That's
No
exactly
Ren
what we
Fair.
want to do at a Ren Fair. Wear no shoes.
Famously, they did that.
All right. Next up is Lawrence. Do you have an intro for your next item?
I will improv like usual.
Okay.
All right, so fellas, we played Baldur's Gate, right? Or heard of it?
Probably.
A little bit.
Probably, maybe.
Probably.
Now get ready for version 2 of Baldur's Gate 3, if you please.
Whoa. Oh.
No game
Baldur's Gate
included.
3.
No game
Version 2.
included.
Now I do want to know. I want to make this important. No game included.
It is.
But
it
it's
is
holographic.
It is just a custom print holographic cover for your copy of Baldur's Gate 3.
You will
Two-piece
get an
snack set.
awesome game case. That's it.
Does
It's-
that say
it's
two-piece
holographic
snack
too.
set there?
So that is
It's
two-piece
two-piece.
snack box because the company that makes these makes horny box art for games.
Yeah.
But what's the snack?
ESRB is
Shadowheart?
adorable.
He's a snack. That's the idea.
Okay. I'm still on
So-
what they're putting down.
I mean, you might not want to smell that depending on where it's been, but yeah. So this is that. Once again, no game included. Just remember that. Saba, we'll take
I
your
can
first guess.
imagine, you know, a guy at a mall kiosk being like, "Yo, bro, for $20, I'll, you know, make you a custom case." So
So you want to say 20 or
yeah, 20.
Okay, Adrian.
Oh, sheesh. I think that they probably on the website have no game included in really, really tiny print, like 2-point font.
But they're gonna.
So I'm gonna
upsell
say, you know what? Hang on one second.
Imagine if I only discovered no game included when I like Control-C, Control-V'd it into a document and saw that there was extra text there, like it was blended into the background.
One second. Store page, Baldur's Gate 3, $59.99.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Price.
Sure.
Holy shit.
All right, Dave.
Kind of with Saba's logic of the mall kiosk, but I bought a bootleg Team Instinct shirt. It said Instinct Team on it, and that was too expensive. So I'm gonna say like $50.
50. Got it. Grant.
I definitely think Saba's in the right direction. But the question is, do I want to undercut her or overcut
By
her?
1 second, how dare you?
You know, I've been guessing pretty high. 1999.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Jesse.
I'm gonna say 1698.
1698. And
Okay.
Kevin, take us home.
Gosh. I'm gonna go with $20.69.
Very
Hell yeah.
All right. So the actual listed retail price of
Watch
this item
everyone.
is, in fact, a bullseye guess.
Oh my
19.
god! Oh my
Damn it.
god!
Oh.
Can't believe it, Grant!
Congratulations, Grant. You know,
Jesus
you know your
Christ,
cover art.
no!
You know your cover art.
Saba, the fact that on the very first
can't
guess of the round
believe
you
it.
were only a cent off,
I
was
know.
like, she got this in the bag.
I know, and then apparently I'm right, so Grant's like, undercut Saba.
Holy fuck.
Ah,
Aw.
damn.
Yeah,
Oh my
God damn, that was so good. I love that round so much. All right, next
You're welcome,
up,
Grant.
Next item is
Thank you,
Kevin.
Saba.
Kevin, do you have an intro, or would you like me to do an intro for you?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Sure.
Let's see. So, I think it's important that we all do a little bit of inner work and work on ourselves, make ourselves better people. But, you know, sometimes I think the problem is that we try and make ourselves like other people. Other people are kind of shitty, you know. What if there was like race of creatures that were better than people? Perhaps maybe like green ogres.
How do we know, like Shrek?
How to be
Hardcover,
more
too.
Shrek, an ogre's guide to life, hardcover edition.
Oh, it's a hard. Oh shit.
Right.
All
That's what
right.
we want to pass down to generations and generations.
Exactly. I'm about to say, this is a book to live by, literally.
Clearly.
All right, Lawrence.
5 out of 5 on Goodreads.
Ooh.
Do we know how many pages this is?
Kevin.
It's about as long as the Bible.
What?
Holy shit.
I
The
cannot allow
Bible.
the submitter to straight up lie. I don't think that is true.
80 pages. It has 80 pages.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And Kevin, if you went with something less insane, I wouldn't have let it fly.
The Bible.
As the Bible.
It's as long as the Torah.
I don't know. Maybe this is a Bible to someone. You know, this is their. This is what they live
Could
by.
be.
Oh my
This is my
god.
Bible.
It is biblical.
Dude, oh my god, that was so fucking good. Alright, Lawrence, what's your guess?
I'm gonna go. This hardcover, so 80 pages, $15.99.
$15.99. Saba?
How
Saba,
dare
what are we
you
guessing?
give the exact same
What are
number
we
that I was
guessing?
gonna like say, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Ah, frick,
Like, Saba,
okay.
your guess, our guess.
Yeah, our guess.
Whatever. I'll add a 10 to this, so $25.99. Can't believe
$25.99.
it.
Alright. Adrian?
Well, boys, I'm sorry. Lawrence stole my answer, so I don't know. You can go look at him now.
All right.
Undercut or overcut.
Now, Grant, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do something extremely funny here, Grant.
Okay.
$26.01.
I can't believe it. I can't.
Now, Grant, if you thread this bullseye,
Dave?
$16.99.
$16.99.
Oh
Alright.
my
Grant?
gosh.
$26
I
even.
can't I'm gonna cry.
The only chance for you to get points now is to be bullseye.
and he's gonna do it.
Damn right.
He's gonna
Alright.
do it.
Jesse?
For the
I'm gonna
bit.
say $12.95.
$12.95. Okay. The actual listed retail price for this How to Be More Shrek hardcover An Ogre's Guide to Life is $12.99.
Wow.
Oh
Good
my
job,
God.
Jesse.
Jesse still gets the 2 points, but you were that close to a 5. That was so good. Oh my gosh.
Sounds
All
like
right.
thinking about books, right? Like
Jesse, why didn't you go
hardcovers should be,
99?
like, around 12.
Yeah, the 95.
Yeah, why did you go 95?
Oh no.
You still got
Jesse's
multiple
brain's
points.
like, you're not winning
No, you
today.
might
You're
have
close,
got
but no
more.
cigar.
That is true.
Jesse, I need you to pull yourself together here a little bit because your item's next.
Oh boy.
Do you have an intro? You do?
I do. You ever had like a pet alligator? And
All the time.
you wanted to send him
I
to
wish.
a magic
time.
school? Well,
What?
Hell
When your
yeah.
Witch croc, alligator, reaper skull, old skeleton bone specimen, dried, preserved, oddities, mummified, mystery, curiosities, taxidermy, rare horror, XO?
Wait,
I don't know what that
Zero?
was about.
Wait, I'm so
Wait, is
confused.
this price for 0 of them? Times 0?
No,
I think it's supposed to be kisses and hugs.
Kiss and a hug.
Kisses and hugs?
So
Or
wait,
the
so it
scared
comes with this
face.
And a kiss and a hug.
Exactly.
How
It's
big
just
is
like
this thing?
Prego.com where you guys ignored the fact that you got a GoDaddy plushie.
Now, Jesse, is this long as the Bible?
no.
All right. Well, Kevin, you go first.
Let's see. So we're talking actual taxidermy here, right? Without
Yes.
Well,
Actual
specimen,
taxidermy.
dried preserve oddities. Really interesting. you know, when you're working in miniatures like that, sometimes these things can get more expensive, you know, because there's some craftsmanship involved here.
True.
Let's see. And this is like one of a kind. This is not the sort of thing you can just like produce off of like a factory or a mill.
You can definitely try to make more of these, but then the Florida like National Guard is gonna come after you.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them.
Okay. But then at the same time, if you're trying to sell to people that actually might buy this for their game, their campaign, you can't make it too expensive. I'm gonna go with $110. No, $180, please.
$80. You got it. All right, Lawrence.
Oof. All right. This is a tough one. A bit of a toughie. I'm gonna say 25 even.
25 even. You got it.
25.
Saba.
I'm gonna do 200 for the crown.
200.
We're gonna do.
I'm kidding. If it's 299, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna
I
die.
would recommend focusing on trying to win the game as opposed to harassing a fellow contestant.
You're right. I'm not gonna harass Saba. $25 1 cent.
No!
Hey, if it's lower, you'll still get it.
Oh,
Unless.
Dave.
I don't care how much it is. I will be buying this thing after the show. But I hope it's around $125.
That's Dave's budget. That's what he's hoping for.
It's
Grant.
still for sale.
Lawrence, hear me out. No.
$25 and 2 cents.
2 cents. We'll fuck over Adrian.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Good.
Gosh. I'm gonna say 75.
$75. All right. The actual listed retail price for this, I believe I wrote it down as just Gator Witch, is
Gator Witch.
$165.
Ooh, okay.
So closest overall is Kevin, but closest without going over is Dave, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay, it's not too high off of Dave's budget. Are you still gonna buy it, Dave?
Can I borrow $40?
I'll send you the link right now.
Time to get a credit
I'm about
card.
to say, I guess if anybody is watching this in the future, when I upload the VOD for this later on tonight, I will also include a link to a Google Doc, which just has the links for all the items.
Yeah,
So-
for anyone who wants to buy that, what is it, Azrael?
Yeah, Azrael, fucking gamer tag. All right. Next up, our next item is from Adrian, and very similarly to the last time, he sent media ahead of it.
I was gonna say we're gonna go back to the past. Ready for some retro gaming?
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh baby.
28
Medical treatment for 28 United States average.
What time did you twist to put all our faces?
I want a little spice to the graphic.
Oh my god.
Now, there is some really important context here. This is from a study from around 1992. So there's a little bit.
1992.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And none of them are equipped with the stab protection suit that Grant has.
That is true. So just to clarify what we did, very similarly to the last thing that Adrian did, we did a little bit of math. So Adrian, it's not actually, well, I bent the rules slightly. It's not actually a website that says like this, you can buy this for this price. It is a study saying like this is the average cost that it would to get like a stab/cut wound treated like by a doctor. And we took whatever that
a lot of people.
we took that and multiplied it by 28, and then I think I
Let
rounded
me
up.
get on my calculator. Hold on.
So in your mind, think of how much it would cost in whatever the fucking early 90s or whatever to get a stab wound treated, and then multiply that by 28.
Gotcha.
Without insurance.
All right.
With or without insurance, Zach.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, with or without insurance.
I think it's just.
Is this what the hospital has to pay?
Overall.
Yeah,
it's
with
from
the
a study,
hospital,
so
I
average
think they have
cost.
to pay.
Yeah, so just average cost period. Just like regardless, it's not what you're paying. It's what the.
And this
cost
is in
would be,
America,
period.
guys. Okay,
There's
be
like
careful.
two
This is in the
people without
US.
insurance. They're paying out of pocket. That fucks up the entire study.
All right, Dave.
I had to Google calculate it, but 14,000.
$14,000.
I can't.
$14.
I can't believe it.
All right.
$14,000 for
Stab wound.
28 stab wounds.
All right, Grant.
Oh golly. I'll say 19,750.
All right, Jesse.
I'll say 12,000.
12,000 even.
Yes.
Got it. Kevin.
Let me think.
28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds. I really wanted to mention the misdirect with the retro gaming because Detroit Become Human is it's like 7 years old now, 6 years old.
True, very
Yikes.
true.
Wait, what was the time you said for like when's the study?
About 1992.
I'm gonna
Okay,
push it up
1992.
to 19,080.99.
that tax will really get you. All right, Lawrence.
So on one hand, I could do my part and try to calculate, or I could say 12,001.
Are you saying 12,001?
I will go 12,001.
All right.
No calculation needed.
So I want to point out that means that you are banking on the idea of it being higher than 12,000 but lower than 14. Okay.
I'll make
It's a
sure.
small
I'll
mark,
make
but I'm gonna hit
sure
it, watch.
it won't. It'll never be like. Everyone will never. We'll make sure we get the low mark, and I'll do 2,800.
I think you're gonna say like $2.
2,800. So you think it's $100 per stab wound?
I'm covering our bases. It could be a tiny stab wound. They just put a little band-aid over it.
About what was the average? That's what it was like. Any stab wound is what went into the thing.
Yeah, okay.
Keep in mind, these are wounds that people went to the hospital for. That they
Yeah, I
paid
was saying
for.
it's not you pricked yourself with a pin. If you went to the hospital,
How deep is the wound? Does it
It's
go all the way
average.
through? Is it just inside?
Average-
We don't know.
average
That's
deepness?
The point of the thing was like, hey, what's the average cost for a stab/cut wound? That's what.
Anyway, I'm just
multiplied by
covering our
28.
bases. That's it. That's it. I'm covering.
All
bases.
right, fair enough, fair enough. So, I would like to. So, I think Adrian might have done this on purpose to try to throw you guys off a little bit. And I will say it's a good
Perhaps.
strategy for the future.
Perhaps.
But it is still America, and they want your ass to die poor. So
That is
the
true.
actual cost for 28 stab wounds is $336,000.
Oh my god.
It's around $14,000
Wow.
for one treatment average.
So
Well,
Dave's thing where like he
92.
multiplied it was just the normal one. It was just a
Wow.
simple one. So that
45
means that it just
stab
goes to whoever's the highest, which was Kevin.
Wow.
Man,
Damn.
insane.
All right.
28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds.
I
Okay.
think this has got to be John Outlier's fault, where he went to the hospital because he cut his arm off.
That
I was about to say, dude, I told you there's a couple outliers
Oh, by the
here.
way, here's the asset I made. If anyone's curious, I posted it on air.
Just,
You can see
Oh,
everyone's
that's
expressions
funny.
there.
Almost
So up next, our penultimate contestant submitted item belongs to Saba.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have an intro?
I do have an intro.
Okay.
If you guys have ever wanted to experience the outdoors, or just a fan of movies such as Night at the Museum, or maybe even Jurassic Park, well, let me tell you, you can have a bit of that I don't want to say movie magic, but just magic in your house with this guy, this animatronic giant ground sloth. Okay, he's animatronic, so he does move.
What is the number? Is that a serial number, or is that?
That is like that.
I
is
think that's
like
the
that is
energy,
like
the power it
factor-
takes.
It's like it's the factor number to buy this, like, because this is essentially an amusement attraction. Saba, I don't know how the fuck Saba finds her items, because you might recall that the last item she submitted in this one was like a fucking like Art Deco like home
Statue of
decor
Ra.
of an Egyptian god, and then she submits this like fucking 6 minutes later.
Wait,
And I'm like,
animatronic, it moves?
It moves, yeah.
so if you actually look at it, if you look at the image, you can see that it's on a base, and that tree that it's like up against is also part of the thing.
Aw, twofer.
Yeah.
So, but anywho, before I collect any submissions from anyone, I will have you know, at the time of submission, and I believe even
It's still
to
the
this
same.
day,
Yeah.
it is in fact on sale. So we
It's
are
on
using
sale.
that price. We are using the sale price.
How heavy is it?
Fucking enormously heavy. It's a ground sloth.
Yeah.
Do
Probably.
we know how much it's on sale for?
I
don't
can give
know.
you the number if you want.
Like the
Yeah,
percentage?
give us the number of the
I know the
price.
percentage. If Zach's okay with it.
Right.
Give them the percent. Give them the percent off.
It's 11% off.
That's a good deal
Oh, okay.
for a ground sloth. That's a
For
We're
a
a
good.
giant
ground sloth.
animatronic ground sloth.
All right, Adrian, you go first.
I don't know why. I'm not gonna go this, but for some reason, my brain is like, how much does it cost? $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. No. I'm gonna say $2,800.
$2,800. You got it, Dave.
My house is about to go so hard for Halloween. I want to say like 45,000.
Statue of Thoth and giant ground sloth. Hell yeah. They rhyme.
They do right. I'll do this on purpose.
On
The
purpose.
Thoth and the sloth.
Oh golly. 4,800.
Okay, Jesse.
I'll say 18,000. $500.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm gonna go with. Okay, 11% off. I'm gonna go with 35,000.
35,000. You got it. All right, Lauren.
Oh man.
Molded Adrian.
Somehow
I
I'm
do.
choosing stuff close to what I wanted.
I should have gone with $1 million.
You should have gone with the chameleon.
I'm gonna say 19 big stacks. 19,000.
19 bucks.
$19.
19 cents.
$19.
19
Alright.
cents.
The cost, the very reasonable cost of this giant animatronic ground sloth
$4.
is in fact $5,210.
Oh!
Man.
That's on
Shit.
sale. Yeah.
And that's on
Low
sale. So the
Let's go
closest without going
low.
over is Grant.
Grant. And he wins.
And then I think is he also closest overall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone eyeballed it.
I wanted to double check.
Adrian's the only other one, but Adrian's lower than Grant there.
All right.
Damn it. Okay.
So, for our final contestant submitted item, those of you who are doing the math might recognize that it belongs to Dave. And I would actually like to make a special request. Dave, may I intro this item?
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So, once again, Dave was the very first user submitted item that we had in this show, and he once again reestablished his long-standing tradition of always submitting Garfield shit. So when Dave really pulled through and submitted this, I was like, dude, that's classic Dave. I know exactly where you're going with this. So the final item from the users or the contestants for today is a 1954 Lockheed C-130.
Oh yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now there's a tiny Garfield plushie, Jesse, inside that.
It comes with the free
inside
Garfield
it,
plushie,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Comes with Garfield.
There's a Garfield spray paint decal.
I was so delighted when because Dave submitted the Garfield one, and I was like, okay, that's like funny, right? It's, you know, that's classic Dave. And then like 10, 20 minutes later, Dave is like, here's this. And it's just a fucking antique like warplane. And I'm like, absolutely, dude. Like, yeah, 1,000,000%. So, all right, Grant, you go first.
Fuck me.
Wait, you think it's
I'm
hard to
surprised.
figure out the price of a Lockheed C-130 from fucking
1954.
yeah, from the Cold War?
I'm surprised Dave didn't do an A10.
I couldn't find one for sale. Should I give a little
Damn.
context, Zach?
Do you have context?
The context being, you have to pick it up. They don't
That is
ship it
true.
to you.
That is
You have to
true.
go pick it up.
Oh.
Silveroon asks,
Deal.
is it in working condition? I know that it's been maintained. I don't think it actually flies anymore. I'm not 100% sure on that.
You probably
I'm
could
not
wheel it
1
around,
billion
but yeah.
percent sure, but it definitely like runs. It turns on.
You turn on the engine and it
Oh
explodes.
my god. Like, doesn't it cost like $1 billion to make a B2 or something?
Yeah, but the
Oh,
B2 is like
fuck me.
insane, right?
Yeah, and this is a C-130 in 1954.
Well, you're buying it today.
Fuck. Yes. Oh god. Like, oh fuck, I don't know. 50
Yeah.
million.
50 million. Okay? I'm gonna put in the commas. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the cents out because I think you got it. All right, Jesse.
I'll lowball Grant. It'll be 550,000.
55000, like this.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Kevin.
I'm gonna go with. I think Grant's on the right track here. We're gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 75 million.
75 million. All right. Lawrence.
19,541,000.
Hold the fuck on. 1 second.
Alright.
Okay, 19 million, then what?
541,300.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
The
that's
answer is
really good.
staring at us right in the face.
Right in the face.
I believe.
That's amazing.
Okay, interesting. All right, Saba.
Okay, I'm gonna make things easy, but also highball it. I'm gonna say 1 billion.
1 billion.
In this economy, things
Oh
cost a
my
lot.
God.
Okay, $1 billion. Adrian.
All right, other direction, $5.
Actually,
Little did you know this
Wait.
is a miniature that we're looking at.
It's either me or Sava.
You're paying for the picture of it.
Exactly the picture.
All right, so the actual listed retail price for this item is $1.5 million, million.
Yo,
Yes!
go!
Oh my god.
Nice.
Straight
Oh wait,
up.
no, it's Jesse. Fuck.
Let's go!
Okay.
Yeah.
guys.
Damn
I
it.
lowballed
Damn
you.
it.
All right. Anybody want to take a trip to Arizona?
To go pick up a Lockheed C-130.
If
I
only
should have removed the extra zero on mine.
If only you had
No,
guessed a normal
straight
amount.
up, Lawrence, when you said like, "Oh, this is my joke answer" or whatever, or not joke, but like you said what it was. I looked and I was like, straight up, if you just took off that extra zero, you would have been.
Fuck! That was my original guess too. What did I saw Grant and Kevin guess like over 10 million? Like I gotta, I gotta
Oh,
pull
Gotta let
mine
them
up.
psych you out,
How
yeah.
brutal!
If
Absolutely.
it weren't for Jesse, I would have gotten that with 5.
Before we move on to the final round, can I ask real quick, who's made bullseyes so far this game? I forgot to mark those down.
I
did
know
one.
Grant did one,
Made-
obviously.
Grant had
I-
one.
And I can't recall
Lawrence,
the
you
other
had one,
person.
right?
Was it
'Cause then
Lawrence?
you went from like last to tying for
Yeah,
first,
he
right?
did. He did.
Yeah. Did anyone
Oh.
else get a bullseye, or is it just you two?
I
I
don't.
almost got one.
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah, he did almost get one.
Did Kevin get
Kevin,
one?
you're. No, I was saying, Kevin, you're heading out.
That is true. I am.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Just
do
a
you?
moment.
I was gonna say, do you have enough time for the last round, or do you really need to go right
Last
now?
round?
Yeah, it's the
Frank
last
lifted
round.
me
It's
up,
the last item.
so, but hey, actually, just show it to me, and I'll like shout out the first price.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Just a rocket, dude?
I don't know. $1 $100 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take that. I'll let you know later if you won.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. 100 Kermillion. All right. So obviously I'm just gonna pretend like, you know, I'm doing my regular intro. So yes. So if you recall way back to the very first warm-up round of the game, or I guess it was the third round of the warm-up mini game, I told you that I found a NASA museum in Florida that was liquidating its inventory. This was among the items.
Wow.
This was among
Oh,
us.
God.
This was among the items that were available, and I did double check. And although this is listed on Facebook Marketplace, the person who put it on Facebook Marketplace for the listed retail price that I'm trying to get you guys to guess was in fact the former director of like coordinating like exhibits at that museum. So yeah, I mean Kevin's already already did his answer, so I guess we'll just go from there. We'll take the randomness and we'll go from there. Lawrence, what do you think this 2022 NASA Saturn V rocket costs?
Thanks for coming, Kevin.
Kevin, thank you so much.
Bye, Kevin.
202 billion.
Billion?
200 million.
Okay, at first I was like, what?
And then add a couple zeros and 5 cents.
Oh yeah.
This is million. You said billion, so I needed to put another 3, and then I need to put in. You said 50 cents. All right.
Fi- five
He said
cents.
five-
5
he
cents.
Oh,
said
5
cents.
cents.
We gotta be
Sorry.
accurate here.
We don't want to be insane. We don't want to be
Yeah.
insane. 5 cents. You're right. Okay, cool. Saba.
I'll do a funny thing of I'll say 20 million and 22 cents.
20 million and 22 cents. Okay, you got it. Oops, sorry. All right, Adrian.
You gotta play the classics. $5.
$5.
Okay. Dave.
Dave?
Dave?
He's muted.
Muted?
I'm muted.
Muted, Dave?
2,022,000.
2,022,000. Okay. So 0, 2, 2, and more zeros. Okay, got it.
There's a lot of 2s in
All
these
right,
answers.
Grant.
$2,020.
$5.01.
$22,000. $20.
$5.01.
I'm gonna say like.
Wait, do $5.02. Give Jess the chance to bullseye.
I'm gonna say 25 million.
$25 million. All right, Jesse.
I'll say
$5.01.
1,585,000.
Okay. Cool. So, on this, our final round of this year's episode of Listed Retail
Please tell me
Price.
I win this. It'd be so funny.
The listed retail price of this item. I'm actually going to type it out first and then just copy and paste it.
That's a lot of digits.
We have to count the keys taps.
$5.
It's no,
$5
Adrian.
zeros at the end with cents.
Adrian, it's for free, okay? And he just keeps adding all those extra zeros.
All right. So the actual listed retail price of this item is $9,999,995.
So close. Dang it, so close.
Let's go.
So is Dave closest overall as well?
Well,
Yes.
I was that close. I was that close.
It's true.
I don't know. I think I was close.
Hey,
$200 billion? Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're gonna give that to Dave. Perfect. All right, so I would like. So we're now. So that's it. That's the end of the show. Well, I mean, it probably is, because the thing is that we do kind of have a tie, but one of the people straight up had to leave. So I think I'm going to, for two reasons, grant it to the other person, because not only are they tied for first, but they also got a bullseye. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like this. Adrian, you had 6 points. Dave, you had 7 points.
Oh.
Grant, you had 12 points.
Holy
Jesse,
shit.
you had 6 points.
Hey,
Kevin, who's not here, had 12 points. Lawrence had 6.
Can't believe it.
Saba
You're welcome,
had
Grant.
5.
Thanks, Saba.
You're welcome, Grant.
and because of
The
Grant's
factor of the
bullseye
bullseye.
that he got. Oh, well, once again, there is no bullseye here. Is there a plus? Nope. Okay, well, never mind. I'm just going to label you as the victor.
Can we say that even though Saba got the lowest, Saba gets partial credit for helping Grant out?
I can't believe
I will yes,
Our
very good
victory,
job.
Saba.
Congratulations.
You know, I'll take that.
Um,
Our victory.
Our victory.
So if Kevin hadn't have left, we would have moved on to a tiebreaker, because I did come with some bonus tiebreakers just in case.
What?
Man,
By
Whoa.
one Kevin.
frog.
It would have just been Grant and Kevin going one-on-one. Just go, like, you would both pick, or sorry, one of the non-capable contestants of winning, one of the non-characters would pick an item, and then you guys would have to bid on it, and then if you tied again, we would just do it again, and if you tied again, we would do it again, so on and so forth, until one of you was the victor. But for the purposes of this, I think I'm okay with just declaring Grant our winner! Congratulations!
Yay.
Let's go,
All right.
JW.
And for your prize, you win Oboe token.
No!
Well, no, actually, I'll remind you, for winning this game, Grant, check your door. Bongo, the murderous clown, should be right outside.
Oh boy!
You just it
So
just cuts
excited.
to Grant's audio going. Oh, all right. Well, that was a show, everybody. Thank you all so much for participating this year. We actually did that way more efficiently than the last years. The last couple years when we did this show, we stretched into like the 3 to 4 hour range for the show. So this year, straight up, we just crossed the 2 hour mark. I'm very happy about that.
Let's go.
Wait, hang on. I think I hear something in Grant's audio.
All right. If I may ask, just before we kind of part ways for the evening, can I get what was everybody's favorite item?
Gosh.
C-130.
Seal Drive is really solid.
Yeah, I was really excited about that one to the point where I went and told some of my other friends who have never met any of you. It's like, guys, we're playing Legally Distinct. The Price is Right.
Lawyers, he's not, he's lying. This is totally distinct.
That's what I said, Legally Distinct.
Oh, sorry, I thought you just said it's the Price is Right.
No, I said
Sorry.
Legally Distinct, Price is Right. Like, yeah,
Okay, that is correct. That is what it is.
I wanted to tell Grant about it so bad, but I'm like, man, he's playing the game.
I can't give it to my enemy.
Oh, did anyone have any submissions that got turned down or not chosen?
Yeah.
I had
kind of.
There were a couple that I ended up just kind of Zack to Grant. I have put a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Congrats. Wait, wouldn't that mean that I had put a pipe bomb in all of their mailboxes and just only chose to activate Grant's because he was declared the winner?
Yay, me.
I'm about to say I didn't keep track of all of the submissions. The thing was that by far the most submissions came from Saba and Grant, but that's because we were like actively hanging out looking for items at the same time. So like that one doesn't super count in terms of like just like sheer volume. But do not click. No! It exploded. But the like I don't know, there were a lot of great submissions from thank you. There were a lot of great submissions from people in general. Lawrence did get a little annoyed with me at first because I was like
I posted 5. I had to post like 5 different misprinted ramen because Zach was like, well, this one doesn't count. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, no, because the very first one you did was misprinted, but you couldn't see it very well in the image. And I will admit, I also just kind of misunderstood what you were trying to submit. So like the secondary one worked a little bit better visually, but like it was like straight up, Lawrence did just like kind of copy and paste like 3 or 4 different ramens in a row, and I was like, okay, this one is like, it's clearly not worth $700,000. But then Lawrence had a I didn't accept it because I figured that it would kind of tick Grant off. But Lawrence submitted, God, what was it called? It was a Gamer Sups, like a custom printed bottle. And I was like, and I was like, and then, but at the same time as Lawrence submitting that one, he submitted the Horny Baldur's Gate 3 box art. So I was like, all right, pick one of the 2, and then that will be your submission. So
I had a feeling you would only accept one horny thing.
Well, because it was just like maybe a little bit of variety. I figured your Baldur's Gate 3 worked really well, just in terms of like cadence and whatnot. Because there was starting with a classic Dave Garfield was like such a perfect way to start the show, and then like we escalated over time, and I thought that was great. So, yeah, I would say if of the submissions that I received that I obviously didn't submit myself, the ones I was most excited for were once again the C-130, just because it was so out of left field for Dave to just randomly submit that, and I was so happy. But then I was also just like, I loved the quote unquote stab vest so much. It was so it's just so funny.
I'm surprised you didn't pair the stab vest with 28 stab wounds.
I didn't want to put him too close. I didn't want to put him too, because the thing is, 28 stab wounds, when it came to like the escalation of items, was perfect for right before the animatronic sloth, not right before the stab vest, or right after the stab vest, sadly.
Yeah.
So
maybe put 28 stab vests.
Maybe 28 stab. Well, then I could. Well, yeah, right. But so yeah, that was great. I don't know. I thought that this was awesome. I'm really looking forward to doing this again in a year at minimum. The plan for now, I guess, is Grant, Lawrence, Saba, myself. We're planning on doing like a little tabletop RPG thing for Halloween, but that's the only like special event I have in mind. As of right now, I would love to do more listed retail price, obviously, but it is genuinely, well, I don't know what the fuck Saba does, because Saba just randomly pulls out some of the best items and suggestions. I don't know what the fuck she does, but like, She just does it somehow.
Just
But it's
Google,
just like,
yeah.
even me looking for items, like I spent hours looking for just these items here, and Saba just randomly pulls out like a giant animatronic ground sloth, and I'm like, fucking how? Where the fuck did that come from?
I mean, it helps if you're like Dave or me and you have a theme, where like mine were all meme videos.
That is true. That is
That's
true.
pretty
Mine-
good.
Mine got old because I kind of was running out of Garfield merchandise that wasn't just a t-shirt on Etsy, and it's like, well, that's not funny. And then I found the statue, I'm like, that's silly. And then I found the C-130 because I was trying to find like an honest-to-God pirate ship, which led me to like, oh, like maritime and like aeronautic like websites. And then one of them was like listing like old warplanes for sale. It's like, wait a minute,
Wait a minute.
This is perfect.
that's the one
Seems
from
like it's perfect.
Transformers.
There was I don't think I didn't end up finding it because I would have to go back like to one of the old VODs. But you may or may not recall that in one of the episodes of listed retail price that I think we did back in like 2020, maybe 2021, the what'd you call it, big ticket item for one of the episodes was a wedding on an authentic pirate ship.
Oh,
And I was gonna try to like find that and link it to you, being like maybe you can find an actual pirate ship through here somewhere. But yeah, sadly did not come to pass. But regardless, I'm about to say it was weird because right before, like literally yesterday when I was finishing up like the like last remaining setup for the show today, I was like, I don't know, is this show gonna be like good? Like I feel like, I don't know, like is this gonna be okay? Because I don't know, there like I just felt like a little unsure. And I just want to shout out to everybody, including Kevin, who's obviously not here, but like including Kevin, you guys fucking made this awesome. Like just the little jokes and quips and stuff really catapulted a lot of the show's production into one of my favorites in a long time.
I like the undercut overcut arc.
Can't believe it.
Undercutting Saba.
It led to Grant's victory.
It worked.
I'm not saying the idea that Grant undercutting Saba by 1 cent straight up gave him the victory in the final round is insane.
I'm so sad that my endgame strategy of $5 never paid off.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a show, everybody. I'm going to try my best to calm the fuck down before my flight to Vegas tomorrow. So I think we're good. I think
You need to win
great.
$2,000. Remember.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, that's a stream. Thank you all for coming. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Wait, hang on.
What?
There we go.
Now you can leave. Okay.
Hey.
Bye. Well, that was the annual, our annual listed retail price because of for like Zach's birthday. Yay. Alrighty, I'm gonna say goodbye now. We will be back. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously we'll probably be back next weekend, but I'll try to see if I can pop by in the middle. But I got like people working on the house now, starting from tomorrow. So we'll see how much that affects my life. Anyway, until next time, bye.